Good morning, students of 7A. This one is the reading class of week number 11. Remember, we are the different with Jesus, and today is Thursday, June 11th, 2020. In this case, we develop the exercises of the unit 4B. The topic is living in a space. Okay, first one, before you read, we check some definitions, okay, for completing the paragraph that we have in the same page. That is page 57. And in this case, okay, we read astronaut, a person who travels into space. Colony is a place or an area under the control of another place, or maybe usually another country, established to make or start something such as a system or an organization. Then we have a rocket. This one is a vehicle used to travel to space. Okay, so this one are the definition that we use for completing the paragraph. Now, this one is a short paragraph. Robert Sovereign is, what is the answer? Okay, is, let me see, he's a rocket scientist. Yes, he designs spaceships and also he thinks we should send, what do you consider is the answer? Okay, we send astronauts into space, but not just to visit. Okay, that means this person considered that it is possible to send astronauts for different purposes. Okay, in this case, Sovereign wants to, okay, establish a human what? Okay, a human colony, exactly, on the planet Mars. He wants to change the planet into a new place for humans to live. Yeah, okay, so Robin Sovereign is a rocket scientist, okay, and he thinks that it is possible to send astronauts into space, okay, for establishing a human colony. Yeah, this one is the opinion of this scientist. Okay, now the part B, predict. Okay, this one is your personal opinion. Okay, you choose if it is or is not. Okay, sending humans into space to live is a good idea because, or if you consider it's not a good idea, why do you consider this one? Yeah, this one is your personal opinion, and so you choose is or is not. It's depend of you. Okay, so let's see. Now, living in space. We check the target vocabulary that we have. Remember, we have 10 words of target vocabulary, and in this case, we check the meaning of them. Okay, survived. To remain alive in spite of. Okay, this one is the meaning of survived. Spread out. To extend. Remember, all the meaning of these words, okay, are according to the context that we discuss in the passage. Independent, not controlled by anyone else. For example, when you have an independent idea, when you have an independent purpose, okay, an independent decision, that means you are not controlled by other person. A neighbor, someone who lives near you, okay, that is next to you. This one is your neighbor, okay. Now we continue in the next page, okay, advances, new discoveries, okay, that's mean the things that we discover that are new. For example, the medicine, for example, the, let me see, an illness, okay, could be a new discover. Okay, medicine, the science of treating and preventing illnesses. In this case, we talk about a science, okay, we don't talk about a subject, okay, in this case, it's a science. And benefit, something good that helps you, okay, that's mean a benefit is something that is good for you. Yeah, that is a good decision. This one is a benefit. A mission, traveling somewhere, okay? In this case, the mission is into space, is into other planets, okay? Now, journey, a trip from one place to another, okay? We discussed this target vocabulary in the first units, yeah? I remember that is in unit 2 or unit 3, okay? The journey. And the surface, the outside part, okay? The surface of the earth, okay? So this one is the meaning, the outside part. Okay, now we continue and we try to develop the reading comprehension exercises. In this case, it's the multiple choice. Okay, we choose the best answer for each questions. And remember, this one has have different purposes. Okay, the purpose, the reference, the main idea. Let me see the meaning of some words. Okay, etc. In this case, okay, we choose the best answer. Number 1, what is the main purpose of this passage? That's mean the reading. Okay. A, B, C, or D? What do you consider? To give reasons for and against space colonization, to describe what life would be like on the moon, to explain the history of human space travel, or to compare the environments of Mars and the Moon? Okay, the answer is the option A, to give reasons for and against space colonization. Yes, okay, this one is the answer. In number 2, the reference. What does are in Stephen Hawking's quote, our future should be safe? This one is in line number 4. And what is the reference? Okay, colonies, scientists, humans, or astronauts? In this case, okay, is humans. Okay, our future should be safe. It's for the human beings. Yes, okay, let's continue. Number 3, this one is about detail. Between 2020 and 2030, some countries plan to send astronauts too. Okay, and we have 4 options: to Mars, to other Earth-like planets, to the Moon, or another solar system. Okay, in this case, what are the plans? Okay, for the scientists? So this one is to the Moon. Yes, this one is the plan. And about detail, what are some countries planning to create lunar space stations? Okay, to find out about the moon's surface, to lower Earth population, to grow food for humans on Earth, to prepare humans to live on other planets. What do you consider is the answer? What are the planning? Okay, for creating lunar space station? Okay, maybe only for let me see, for traveling, or maybe for develop leisure activity. Okay, what do you consider? In this case is to prepare humans to live on other planets. Okay, because scientists consider that it is possible to live in other planets. Yeah, and for example, today about for the pandemic, okay, it is possible to travel to other planet and live there. Okay, but I don't know if it is a good idea, yeah, to travel into space. Okay, next one, number 5. Which reason for living in space is not mentioned? Okay, in the passage, there are mentioned different reasons. Okay, reasons for and reason against. So, what is the reason that is not mentioned in this reading? In this case, is okay the letter D. Oh, see, we can search for life on other planets. Yes, okay, this one is the reason that is not mentioned, because he mentioned that it is possible to find water, maybe to live there, but not mention, okay, that we can find live life on other planets. Now the main idea of the reading. Which of the following is the main idea of the 5th paragraph? Okay, there are reasons not to send humans to space. Travel to space is very expensive. The sun rays are dangerous for humans. People living on the moon will need to stay indoors. Okay, so what is the reason? In this case, is the option A. There are reasons to send the humans to space. Yes, and we paraphrase. Okay, what does first stop? The moon, meaning the last line. And we have 4 options, and in this case, the correct answer is the first human colony in space will likely be on the moon. Yeah, first stop, the moon. That's mean the first colony that the scientists established is in the moon. Yeah, it's not possible in other planet. It is necessary that will be in the moon. Okay, so let's see. Now we continue. We talk about the reading skill. In this case, we identify reasons, okay? And a reading text will sometimes contain arguments for and against an idea. Okay, we talk about identifying reasons in Unit 3B, okay? Yeah, it was the first part. And in this case, we identify the main idea of the passage. But in this case, we identify the arguments, okay? The arguments for and the arguments against, okay, of a topic. It can be useful to identify and list all the reasons for and against an idea. This can help you form your own opinion on a particular topic. Okay, but what are the elements that makes a reason a good reason? In this case, it's relevant. Okay, remember the information is relevant, is interesting for you, is important for you, is, let me see, interesting that the majority of the people that read the passage, okay, are interested in that. Yeah, it's pertinent to the conclusion. Okay, that's mean it's appropriate about the vocabulary, is appropriate for the person that is reading the passage. Yeah, if it is for kids, if it is for adults, it comes from a credible source. In this case, okay, we notice this one because we have different opinions of scientists, and these let me see, are opinions that are credible. So this one is a part of a good reason. It fits well with our other belief. Okay, that's mean. Okay, it is possible that, let me see, this passage give us an opinion, okay, or an idea about our belief. Okay, so let's see. And the other one is that it required an expertise to validate. Okay, in this case we validate because we have some discoveries, or maybe we, let me see, know that let me see, the astronaut traveled to other planet. Okay, so we have the source, and we have let me see, the the clues, okay, that they travel to these kind of places. Yeah, for that reason, it's a good reason. Okay, so let's see. Now we analyze, okay, the third paragraph that you have on your book, okay, of the reading. This one is on page 57, and we identify the main idea of this paragraph, and also we identify the supporting ideas of them. Okay, Robert Sabrin, a rocket scientist, thinks humans should colonize space. Okay, he wants to start with Mars. Why? He thinks sending people to Mars will allow us to learn a lot. For example, about the ability of humans to live in a very different environment. Then we can eventually create new human societies on other planets. In addition, any advances we make in the fields of science, technology, medicine, and health will also benefit us here on Earth. Okay, what is the main idea of this passage? Okay, or this paragraph? The main idea is things humans should colonize space. Why? Because this one is an opinion of a scientist, and his scientists believe that it's possible to develop this activity. Okay, that is possible to colonize space with humans. Okay, this one is the main purpose or the main idea of the paragraph. Then, what are the supporting ideas? Okay, we learned a lot. Okay, if we travel or we colonize space, we can eventually create new human societies on other planets. Okay, we have some advances. Okay, maybe in some, let me see, fields. Okay, also we obtain some benefits. Okay, from the earth. Okay, all of these one are the supporting ideas. We learn a lot. We create new human societies. We make different advances, and also we have some benefits. These one are the supporting ideas in this paragraph. Okay, so let's see. Now we have the completion. We read the fifth paragraph, okay, of the reading, and we complete the diagram that we have on page 59. So we read right now. Not everyone thinks sending humans into space is a smart idea. Many say it's too expensive, even if it's just a short journey, and most space trips are not short. A one-way trip to Mars, for example, would take about 6 months. People traveling this kind of distance face many health problems. Also, these first people would find life extremely difficult out in space. On the moon's surface, for example, the sun rays are very dangerous. People will have to stay indoors most of the time. Okay, in the paragraph number 3, we analyze that this one are, let me see, reasons for. Yeah, but in this paragraph, in paragraph number 5, the reasons against. Yeah, we have the reasons against. So we have two different opinions in this case. So now we complete the boxes that we have here in the diagram, and we have the main idea. There are several reasons against sending humans into space. Okay, and the first reason is too expensive. Okay, the paragraph said that if you travel into space, it's too expensive. That's mean you spend a lot of money for traveling. Yes. Okay, the second reason is the journey is too long. Okay, that's mean takes let me see, a week, maybe 1 month, maybe a year. Okay, so the journey is too long. Here in our country we can travel, let me see, to other city, yeah, for example, to San Miguel in 3 hours, 4 hours. But if you travel into space, okay, maybe 6 months, okay, maybe a year, yes, okay. Now, health problems, okay, maybe, okay, if you travel into space, you present different health problems, okay, maybe in your, let me see, you present headache, okay, you feel dizzy, etc. Let's see now. Dangers from the sun and air mean people will live indoors. Okay, what is this one? Because you are exposed to the sun rays. You are exposed to different, let me see, uh, particular elements, okay, that are maybe unknown for us, okay, or we don't have here in the earth. So, and if it is impossible to, let me see, to go out of the spaceship. So, these one are the four reasons against. Number one, too expensive. Number two, the journey is too long. Number three, health problems. And number four, dangers from the sun and air mean people will live indoors. Okay, so let's see. Now the vocabulary practice. In this case, we read the paragraph, okay, the information that we have, and we use the target vocabulary, that's mean the words that you have in red, and then we complete the definition that we have. Okay, a mission to Mars would take at least a year, 6 months to get there, and 6 months to return. This sounds like a long time, but think about it. People from Europe used to go on 6 month journeys to Australia by ship. What's more difficult than getting to Mars and living there? People who want to live on Mars will have to find water. They will need water to survive, and they will probably have to take it with them from Earth. But scientists think water existed on Mars in the past and may still be under the surface of the planet. So, in time, the planet might be able to have water again. This would then make people on Mars more independent from Earth. Yeah. Okay. Imagine to travel into space. Okay, takes at least a year. Yeah, 6 months to get there and 6 months to return. So it's a very long trip. Okay, so let's see. Now we use the words in red: mission, journeys, survive, surface, and independent. Let's see. Number one, able to live on one's own. What is this one? Okay, this one is the definition. What is the word? In this case is independent, able to live in one's own. Okay, the other, to outer part of something. What is that? Okay, this one is the surface, the outer part of something. Number three, a special trip that has an aim or a goal. What is this one? In this case is mission, trips and travels. Okay, journeys. Okay, these three words are synonyms. Okay, for example, let me see, I take a journey to Europe. Okay, so this one is a synonym of trip or travel. To stay alive, what is the meaning? Survive. Exactly, when you survive, you stay alive. Now we complete this one. Okay, we choose the best answer. A neighbor is a person who lives near or far from you. Easy, near, yes. Okay, a student of medicine probably wants to be a doctor or an astronaut. Okay, a doctor, yeah. If a group of people spreads out, they come together in one place or move away from one another. Okay, that's mean move away, yes. If we make advances in science or technology, we do worse in those areas or we improve in those areas. In this case, we improve, exactly. If something benefits you, it helps you or it hurts you. Okay, in this case, it helps you. Yeah, these one are the options. Okay, so let's see the last part. This one are the word link. Okay, we have the prefixes in, im, and this one the meaning is not. Okay, that's mean independent, impolite, impossible. We have different examples. Okay, but these prefixes are negative. Yeah, for example, inability, inactive, inadequate, inadvisable, inappropriate, inaudible, inauthentic, incapable. Okay, immoral, immortality, immovable, impartial, impatient, impermeable, impossible, impolite. All of these one are negative prefixes. Yeah, That's mean when you put the prefix, okay, let me see, before a word, this one, transport, or maybe is, let me see, in negative form, okay, inactive, active, inactive, adequate, inadequate, appropriate, inappropriate, capable, incapable, yeah, moral, immoral, okay, possible, impossible, yeah, all of these one are negative prefixes, so and we form negative words. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for being here. I see you the next week, and God bless you too much. Please take care and follow the instruction of every doctor, okay, wash your hand, etc. So take care of you and of your family. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye bye.